Hey guys, I just finished editing this video and realized I never made an intro. So this is this past weekend on the road with Joe Hott and the Short Mountain Boys. We were in Clintwood, Virginia, playing the Coal Miners Festival out at Ralph Stanley's Hills of Home. We had a great time, and so this is just a video kind of documenting what it's like to be on the road, or this trip at least. Stay caffeinated. All right, here's the bus. We call it the Titanic. Our last bus we called the Ark, and so this one's the Titanic. It's our fearless bus driver, Gerald.
Yeah, he is.
Y'all are gonna be on the internet. So
The internets.
I ain't never been on there.
So Joe and Lisa, a lot of my students always ask what we're doing on the weekends and what this is. So instead of explaining it over and over again, I figure I'd do a little walkthrough. Are you okay?
Percussive.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
Little kids go.
So refrigerator. So this bus actually, Joe and Gerald built. This was a school bus that they converted and built. So we've got our bunks. So we've got 2 there. Got 2 there. 2 there. We got the back, which is still pretty unfinished, but we were gonna turn it into like a lounge area, but I think at this point we've all just decided to use it for storage. So that's my bunk, but it's wired up. We've got lights in our bunk, got our plugs, so we can lay in there with the computer and it's falling out of focus again. We'll lay in there with the computer and man, I'll tell you, you get some great sleep just rolling down the interstate, hearing that road under your head. I sleep better there than I do in my bed at home. Little closet and stage clothes.
Maddie.
Banjo player that's late.
Yeah.
So this is the old stage.
Yep, that's the old stage.
You said they built it in 1970. It was Skaggs and Whitley and Dr. Ralph.
Yep.
And then
Ray Klein, them of course. They all pitched in and helped.
And now they've moved it up to the new stage that we'll see here in a little
And
bit.
Ralph
But
built it.
very cool. So we're all walking down to the stage, the old stage. It's kind of cool stuff when you get to do this on a gig. Kind of get and I'm sure I'm shaking the camera like crazy, but it's kind of cool. You know, these bluegrass festivals are just a cool part of music history, and to get to walk down here and see the old stage where it all started is cool. There's an old story. This these steps that I'm about to go down now, they say back in the day Jimmy Martin was coming down and slipped and fell right here and slid all the way down to the bottom and was wearing a white suit and had mud and dirt all down his suit, and then climbed up on that stage and did his show anyway. So kind of another neat little thing. You talk to these people that have been at these festivals for years, and they have all kinds of great stories. And what do you think, boss man?
Greatest stage in all of music.
In case you haven't gathered, Joe is a diehard Stanley fan.
And I don't hide it either.
So this is almost like your Opry, right?
It absolutely is.
Some people wait to stand on that circle. Joe waits to stand on this plywood.
I can retire now. I'm done.
Well, can I get paid before we retire? All right, we made our way up to the gravesite for Ralph and Carter. And it's really, really cool stuff. Get to come up here and see the graves of these guys that paved the way for guys like me to get to travel around and play. These are real heroes of bluegrass, man. It's pretty awesome, kind of humbling just to stand here and be playing these stages, and I don't know, kind of paying homage to those that came before us. What do you think, Joe?
It's a little bit overwhelming, I'll tell you that.
It really is. You know, when you get to travel around and do what we do and play like we play, but you know, if it wasn't for guys like this before us, man, we wouldn't be doing this.
I wouldn't.
It's I know you especially. You know, I kind of came into bluegrass late. I was into the newgrass stuff, and then went back to Mr. Monroe. But I know you were raised on Stanley since what? How old were you?
5.
5.
Yep. Never looked back.
5 years old, I was still eating boogers. I hadn't found any heroes yet. Smile, Aaron. All right, we're about to go on. So, band's coming off, and we're next. So, festival gigs, no sound check, just run up and do it. Hey guys, it's about 10:30 at night. I'm in the bunk, in the bus, just heading back home. Kind of laying, chilling, relaxing. I think everybody else is asleep. You know, some shows, you walk off the stage feeling like, man, I played the best show I've ever played. And unfortunately, shows like today, you walk off going, you know, I didn't really play my best. Wish I had done this or played this cleaner or things like that. And you're always your own worst critic. And it's not like I played bad or the band played bad. We played well. But it definitely wasn't my strongest performance, and so you don't let that hold you down. But I guess that's part of performing, is every performance can't be your best, and while I'm going to strive to do that, I want every time I walk off stage to feel like that's the best I've ever played. I do understand that that's not the way it works, and so I don't know, you just kind of make those notes, and we're all growing and practicing. I'm definitely not the perfect musician. I think I'm going to cut the light off now and get a little sleep. All right, it is 1:30 and I'm back in my driveway. I left Friday morning at 2:15. I pulled in Saturday morning at 1:30, so just shy of 24 hours round trip. I'm exhausted. Didn't sleep a whole lot on the bus. I slept maybe a few hours here and then maybe an hour on the way home. So I'm gonna load my stuff in and I'm gonna go in and get a little nap.